This ain't Cloud Chaser Olympics.
Sorry.
Jeez, dude.
My bad.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Metal Hour. I am Dominic Guard, and next to me is my man. Go ahead.
Zach Hart, man.
Zach
what's
Hart.
Good, what's
a little
good?
early with the intro, but it's okay.
I'm so sorry.
This is a pretty good time because we have hit double digits with our videos and the podcast and whatnot, which a lot of people usually don't. After like 1 or 2, they're like, oh, I don't got 1 million views, so I don't want to give up.
Yeah, no. Not for us.
No. I'm going to keep going until I'm like, no,
but what episode is it, Dom?
It's episode 10, man.
10?
Episode 10.
Oh, snap.
We're in the double digits, so I think we can stop now. Right. All right, last episode, bye. No, we're still here. But, anyway, we got a lot of great stuff that we found out just recently this week.
A lot of heavy shit.
A lot of concerts that just came, concerts that are coming up. Concerts that had to be rescheduled but are happening next year. Sadly. And some covers and maybe a giant concert that's coming back.
Question mark. Fingers crossed. Praying to all.
We'll let you guys know a little bit more of that later on. But let's get into a concert that just happened, which...
What was it? Yesterday?
I think yesterday or 2 days ago. Either one.
Saturday or Sunday. One of the two.
In Tampa or Orlando, but it was very close to us. It was the Ice Nine Kills concert.
And let me tell you, I wish I could have gone. I loved all of them. The whole lineup was beautiful.
The lineup was good, but I probably would have ducked out after Ice Nine Kills.
Really?
Yes. I'm not a fan of... I mean, they got one good song, American Nightmare, which I'm not going to lie, I bumped that song. I love it. But...
Have you listened to any of their older stuff?
I've listened to a lot of their stuff.
What about, like, Bury the Hatchet into Your Skull? Or was it Quickest Way to Your Heart is Through Your Rib Cage? Or The Common Cures?
They're too gimmicky.
Really?
Yes. When I said that they're a boy band, they are a boy band. Because
You say boy band, I think Nick Jonas. Or the Jonas Brothers.
Exactly, and I'll explain why I think that. It's because, a lot of boy bands... Not that I've seen any videos of boy bands or...
Dom.
BTS is my jam!
Oh, shit.
But, no, really. It's when you see a lot of boy bands... And you see stuff like that, you think of like clothing changes every 1 or 2 songs. They leave, they come back in a new clothing or new, like, here's a new, we're jumping out of the stage now, yada, yada, yada.
Tearaway pants.
I don't care what you do. But here's my thing. They're so gimmicky because I saw in the videos from a friend of mine from Snapchat that... They came out and the lead singer was in a full like Scream outfit, the mask, the cloak, everything. He was carrying like one of the fake knives with them, you know. And I'm like,
or was it real?
It could have been real. He might have stabbed somebody. I don't know. Then the next video showed I think it was a guitarist or somebody dressed up as Georgie from It in the yellow rain suit, and they had like a red balloon. Coming out and just like hanging out on stage. Then the next one, the lead singer came out in a freaking Freddy Krueger outfit, and I'm like,
okay, I see what you mean now.
I'm like, come on, dude! Like, it's so gimmicky.
I mean, like,
I feel like they're trying to rely.
Gimmicky bands don't do that.
I feel like they're trying to rely on that so much to get people to listen to them more. Which, hey, all to you, but it's too boy bandy for me.
I feel that, but gotta keep in mind though, like, and it is kind of gimmicky in regards to that, but they're super overly top promoting their album because in regards to that, the show was about their album that just recently came out, which is the Silver Scream, and I know they have similar albums that were kind of similar-esque in regards to the aspects of like comparing to like older movie films and other genres. But, this one in particular was about, like, old 90s cult 80s, classics, 80s.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, cult classic horror movies. And so, each song was representative ties or basically based off of a certain movie. Like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, Scream,
like
yeah, Chucky, stuff like that. So in regards for each song that they played, of course, I feel like they were going to go out in that character.
Okay.
I feel like because of each song took that body of the movie. Like my personal favorite song on that album is the song about Georgie and it, because like it has nothing to do with his brother or anything else. It's literally based on the very first moments of the movie,
where the interaction between the two.
The interaction between the two, where he loses his boat. And it goes more in depth than that, and it's really fucking cool.
I don't know. But
it's kind of boy. I see what you mean.
That's just me. If you guys like them, listen to them. You know, you don't have to follow what I have to say. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not going to judge you, but it's not for me. It's not my thing. I'll listen to the American Nightmare. Excuse me. And sometimes I even looked it up to listen to it because it's catchy. It's fun. I'll give them that. But they did tour with a bunch of bands I would have freaking loved to see. Freaking Make Them Suffer. Fit for a King, which I would have loved to see Fit for a King.
Those guys go fucking hard.
They do, dude. And
you said dude.
dude. And another band named Awake at Last, which I haven't heard of them, but you know I heard I'm sure they're pretty good. I'll give them a check. If you guys don't know Awake at Last, check them out. Because we'll check them out too. But the other band that was toured with them, I didn't know who they were, and I'm kicking myself for not knowing it. Because you know whose band is called Light the Torch? It's freaking Howard Jones's band.
What?
From Killswitch Engage.
Bro, what the fuck?
Oh, the god of like metal vocals.
Howard Jones.
Howard Jones, dude.
Wow.
And I didn't know that. And if I knew that, I probably would have bought a ticket.
Touring with Ice Nine Kills.
I probably would have bought a ticket.
I feel that.
Like, I'm like, are you serious, dude?
That would have been pretty fucking cool.
I know. But
that'd been pretty solid.
That's just me. Not a huge fan of Ice Nine. If you like them, listen to them. You know, check them out. Love them. Do what you got to do to support the band that you like. All to you.
Oh yeah. Speaking of supporting the band that you like, I actually have something in my possessions right here in my hands.
What you got in your possessions?
I have a ticket.
A ticket?
A ticket.
A ticket.
Yes, and it's not a ticket that you get from running from the cops. This right here is a ticket to a gateway to a wonderful venue, a very good shithole. And the reason why I say shithole because all the best venues are shitholes.
Oh, this place is rugged, but it's freaking amazing.
It's called the Orpheum, and basically, I don't know if you guys have been listening to our past podcast.
Which you haven't. What the heck's wrong with you?
It is November 24th, which is next Sunday, and it's the ticket to go see Chelsea's Grin
with
no, I was about to say.
Did you say Atreyu?
No, it's with Spite and Traitors and a Cranius Strain and Left Behind.
That's gonna be really good.
Did I mention a Cranius Strain?
Yes.
If they don't play Static,
are you gonna be mad?
I'm gonna cry.
just be that guy in the crowd. Static.
Just play Static. It's like the only song that most people know by you.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not even on our set list. Play Static anyways.
Yeah, you know how it is.
Which, dude, I'm so freaking excited.
It's gonna be a great show.
It's gonna be good. We're gonna be promoting there pretty hard. So hopefully, if you guys, I'm gonna say, if you guys met us at there, thank you very much. Hey, we might even give you a shout out. We never know. Yeah. Next time we cast, we'll probably give you a shout out. Which
I'll be there by doors. Dom will be there a little bit later.
I got something to do before, so I'll be a little late, but I'm definitely gonna be there. We just want to promote this, guys. Not just for Chelsea Grin and check out the concert, but to come hang out with us. Mosh with us. Just talk about music. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you want to see on the show, and just everything of that sort, man. Like, we love to meet you guys. I'm a people person. Zach is definitely a people person.
I'll bite. No, I love people, man.
And, if you want to talk to us for hours on hours, shoot, I don't care. Do it, man.
Bro, fucking annoy the shit out of me with, like, your homegrown bands and your, like, homegrown
Let's promote you, man.
I'm just kidding. But, yeah, let us promote you. Talk to us, if you see us, Tell us about your bands. Tell us about your interests. Tell us if you're all vocalists, man. You know, we'll
Give
promote
give us a New Blood. Give us a
Fuck yeah.
Does It Metal? Give us something, because we might give you one.
Oh yeah.
Give us a Send It to the Slaughterhouse. But so yeah, that's really all we got going on right now. But talking about tours, we have probably one of the biggest tours that you and I are going to. Separately, it was actually, but it was supposed to be this year.
Yeah, it was supposed to be this year, and it's supposed to be on the 6th of June.
Yep, and it was
this year.
It's Ozzy Osbourne No More Tours tour, which unfortunately he had to change them. Not so much cancel, but move them to a different date next year because of health risk. And good thing he's still doing good. He just released a new song a couple weeks ago, which we just listened to. It's pretty fucking good. It's really, really good. It's Ozzy all day, every day, man.
It is good.
It is Ozzy Osbourne. It's got a great feel. It's one of those you can sit back and you just chill with it. You can vibe. You're like, heck yeah.
Bro, and the guitar is, it is Ozzy.
Because I think I looked it up, and it's Zakk Wylde, man. That's my guitar player. I freaking love Zakk Wylde, dude. Like
King of Strings, man.
I love that guy. I'm thinking about buying one of his guitars, and I don't even play guitar. I just want to own it, just to own one of his guitars.
I feel that. I'm 100% with that, man.
I'll put it like a case, just hold it up, just cry, maybe jerk every time I look at it.
Just if it collects dust, wipe it off.
Cry while jerking it, just like regular.
That's what fuels the dust from keeping it away.
Oh yeah. But actually, somebody was supposed to be with him, and unfortunately, they had to cancel too.
Yeah, Megadeth.
Megadeth was supposed to be with him, but Dave Mustaine got, I believe it was throat cancer or something of that sort.
I don't know if it's throat cancer. I don't know what it is.
But it was something with his throat.
I just pray that he's getting better, man. I fucking want to. I want to see Megadeth.
I would love to
Dave
see Megadeth.
Dave Mustaine is yes.
But I think he did get better from what I hear. But I think being on the safe side, he probably did not want to go on tour and sing and do everything like that because that puts a lot of strain on your throat, man.
Oh yeah.
And if you just came back from like a serious, probably like career-ending injury or something like that, you don't want to miss that.
Oh yeah.
So I mean,
and in regards to that, I was told by you because I'm gonna be real, I hadn't kept up with this. After I was told the tour got pushed over to next year, I kind of eased back on my updates on it. But from what you told me, Megadeth canceled. So I'm actually kind of really bummed about it, and I have no idea who they decided to bring with.
But I know. And
he hasn't told me yet.
I told him that there's somebody, before we started, I told him that there was somebody or some band that was touring with them. And it absolutely freaking blew my mind who it was.
I've been trying to guess, man. Like,
he's been asking, he's like, new, old? I'm like, they started around the 90s.
Before 90s, after 90s?
First
guess was Foo Fighters.
Which I would have freaking loved, dude. I freaking love Foo Fighters.
I thought that would have been interesting.
Dave Grohl's my boy.
Hell yeah.
And
I thought that would be a pretty interesting lineup, so I just made a guess,
You said Dave Grohl, and you also said who is the other band you said, which would have been a weird combination.
Fuck, who did I say? I don't know.
I don't know, but you said some band that was like a weird combination.
I did.
I don't know how that would.
Oh, Pantera.
Pantera. That's
it. Pantera. Was it Pantera?
I'm like, that'd be two different. I don't know how that work out, but hey.
I mean, Pantera, Ozzy.
You do what you gotta do. But I'm about to blow your mind right now because I'm about to tell you who is touring with him, and it makes me happy because I've always wanted to see them tour, and it's not a band. It's a solo artist.
What?
It's a solo artist who's touring with Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you two more guesses. Okay, solo
artist
from start in the 90s, relevant in the 90s, still relevant to this day.
Dio. He's
wish.
back from the dead.
I wish, man.
Fuck. That would be very interesting.
Like hologram Dio, just rainbow in the dark.
Yes.
Like, all
right, that wasn't a real guess.
Okay.
So solo artist. Let me think here. Shit, man. Phil Collins.
No.
Ooh, okay.
Which I love me some Phil Collins.
Okay.
Genesis is my jam.
You said within 90s, right?
Yeah, they were, or he was. It's
Alice Cooper?
No, but that would actually be really, really good.
I was about to say, is he making a comeback? Because I was, last thing I saw,
I thought he was going on tour.
Oh, really?
I
don't know.
I think I saw something where he was teasing a tour or something like that.
Rob Zombie?
No, not Rob Zombie. All right.
Damn.
Okay,
I'm out of guesses.
Even though those would be really, really good picks, you are so freaking close.
Damn.
Like it's bothering me because Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper are in the same realm.
Marilyn Manson.
It is Marilyn Manson.
Fuck! That's what's up.
Marilyn Manson is gonna be touring with Ozzy Osbourne, dude.
Bro, okay. That's what's up. Hopefully he's not drunk.
He probably might be, but dude, I freaking love Marilyn
I've never
Manson.
seen Marilyn Manson. I've always been told, though, that if he goes on the stage, he's 95% of the time drunk. So...
Well, I don't know if Ozzy's gonna let him do that.
True is Ozzy.
Because
Ozzy's gonna drink all of it first.
I think Ozzy's kind of toned down on his drug use. He probably only smokes now, but I don't think he does.
10 packs a day?
Maybe. But I don't think he does any of his, like hardcore, like horse tranquilizers and
ants
and stuff like that.
ants.
I think he's toned down with all that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I feel like Ozzy's gonna be like, if you're gonna drink on my tour, or if you're gonna drink heavily on my tour and go on stage drunk, I don't want you.
True,
because he's very Ozzy. You don't mess with Ozzy, especially in the metal community, because that dude's like God tier.
Yeah.
You don't touch Ozzy.
So from Megadeth to Marilyn Manson, they kept it within the M's, and I'm okay. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. That's actually pretty fucking legit.
I'm so freaking excited, dude.
Part of me was scared it was gonna be like something like that's gonna be kind of dope, but I don't really want to really see.
Right.
Kind of like don't hate me for this, guys, but Judas Priest.
Which they're not bad.
They're
but
not.
It's not a good enough combination.
No. There would need to be another band with them to make it good for me,
right,
personally. Because I like Judas Priest. I appreciate the music they do, but I'm not too much of a big enough fan to like them that much.
They're good. I respect what they do, and I respect them as artists, but they're not really my top pick.
Steel Panther is, obviously.
You get out of here. I'm about to kick you right in the stones with my steel boots. Like, Steel Panther. What the heck's wrong with you?
Oh, man.
We're gonna fight right after this is over. I'm gonna fight you.
Oh shit!
But dude, we just talked about. We were listening to Manson earlier today too.
Dude, yeah, he came out with a cover, bro.
Well, she does a lot actually. But the thing is, this one's really, really good. It's Johnny Cash's "God's Gonna Cut You Down," which is the song by itself with Johnny Cash. I know he's not a metal artist, but
come on, Johnny Cash, man.
His lyrics are metal, dude. I ain't gonna lie.
The man is metal.
Dude is metal.
He may not sing it, but he walks and he like breathes metal.
Dude is metal, man.
Dude's fucking hard as shit.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't mess with Johnny Cash.
I wouldn't.
But here's my thing.
I might beat you down.
Right. God's gonna cut you down.
Mm-hmm.
But Manson, his covers that he does are freaking amazing. Sweet Dreams, God's Gonna Cut You Down, Little Sister.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And even his actual stuff, Beautiful People, New Shit, stuff like that, are amazing. They all get you hyped, dude. Like, really.
True. He has a lot of good music.
And I freaking Manson will always be one of those artists that I kind of forget about. Then I go back to it. And I'm like, crap! I forgot how good Manson was.
His vocals are great.
They're weird.
Man just can't talk.
He
just I watched him on an interview with Ellen.
He was on Ellen.
He was on Ellen. Motherfucker can't talk.
But the thing is, that dude is so freaking educated. It's scary.
It is.
Like, he's not.
He's smart.
Dude's insanely smart.
You know what I always thought? Like, I know this is not facts or true at all, but I just, in the back of my head, I just think it would be ironic and accurate, and they kind of look similar. But I feel like Jeffree Star is Marilyn Manson's cousin or something. Like, I'm being honest.
I feel like Manson's probably gonna come over now. Like, we're just gonna see him walk through the door and be like,
and just hit me in the back of the fucking head or something.
Just not even hard, just like,
yes,
stupid. Like, what the heck?
But come on, let's be honest here. Like, they almost have like similar like features.
You are walking on thin ice right now. You've been doing nothing but pissing me off this whole show.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I love Ice 9. Oh, Steel Panther should go. What if Jeffree Star and Marilyn Manson are related?
I'm sorry.
I'm finding someone else now. You're off the cast.
No!
All the money I make on this thing, which is none. I pay you in food.
That's the best kind of payment.
When there's no other payment, there.
Food is the shit.
But the reason I bring up Manson and whatnot is because I also want to talk about metal covers of non-metal songs. You know, like he did with Sweet Dreams and, of course, God's Gonna Cut You Down. And because he turns them and twists them to his own style. He doesn't try to sound like the original artist, especially Sweet Dreams, because the Eurythmics, high respect to them. I love that song, especially their original version of it. Very poppy, very techno-y, very 80s.
Yeah.
You know, or was it 70s? If I got it wrong, I'm sorry.
I don't know.
But
70s.
I want to say between 70s, I think 80s. But it was very poppy, very techno-y, very just like quick, like sweet dreams are made
like
of
the Doors,
these.
right?
Yeah, kind of like the Doors, but like a faster. You know what I'm saying?
Misfits.
You know, I've never listened to the Misfits.
What?
For the longest time, I thought they were just a clothing brand.
What?
I did.
What?
I was like, are the Misfits even real? Like,
Okay, we're just gonna act like Dom never said this,
one
after
thing.
this cast, we're gonna educate Dom. What?
listen, we're not gonna get into this
Okay.
because you pissed me off 3 times already. I only got one on you.
Whew.
I thought they were a clothing brand.
Oh my god.
But anyway, I want your opinion on you know, what type of artist, because a lot of metal artists do a lot of covers of non-metal songs.
Yeah.
Like Corey Taylor did "Wicked Game" by Chris Isaac. Of course, Disturbed did "Sound of Silence" by Hall & Oates.
Oh yeah. Freaking We Came as Romans did "Trouble" by Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I Prevail. They also did a cover, if I'm not mistaken, by another Taylor Swift song.
Yeah. He was I don't know. I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
I think it's "Shake It Off." I could be absolutely wrong.
I think you're probably wrong.
But it's something.
But anyway, and Alex Terrible has a whole freaking channel of nothing but covers. He did "We Will Rock You," you know, gosh, he did Rag and Bone Man.
Yo, that's what's up.
It's a good song. He did Billie Eilish's. He did a cover of "Bad Guy." You know,
I've never listened to her ever. I don't even know what she looks like. I just found out that Billie Eilish is a girl.
Yeah.
I thought Billie Eilish was a dude, like kind of like Billy Idol or something.
Her music is.
Yeah.
It's for, you know.
I've been told she's hot.
She's also 17.
Wow.
You've been told she's not hot.
I have been told she's not hot at all. That's prison time.
Yeah. It's like, woo! Is that hard? We heard you like Billie Eilish. You didn't realize that she was underage. We have the place surrounded. You know.
Bro, I have never seen her. I don't know what you're talking about. I plead the fifth.
But no, my thing is, somebody brought up something that she makes music.
Seriously 17?
Yeah, she's 17. Or she might be 18 now.
And what, she's like making like a fuck ton of money?
She's probably millions. Dude, she's like...
I've been told she's been getting like really popular.
She's like one of the top artists right now.
Seriously?
Yeah.
What kind of music does she do? Pop?
Kind of...
Classic?
Emo...
Ooh, what?
Well, hold on. I'll tell you what. She kind of does like emo pop.
Adele.
If that makes sense. She's like a breathier Adele.
Oh, like AMSMR Adele.
Yeah. Like...
Ew.
It's weird because somebody said that she makes music for preppy white girls who diagnose themselves with depression. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that kind of the ones that like I took a Xanax and I'm shaking.
It's like my dad said I couldn't drive the blue Ferrari and I really wanted to drive the blue Ferrari, so I drove the red one and I just can't even. Why does he hate me so much?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm broken
I saw Chad hanging out with Brittany, and he said that he totally like LOL loved me, and he sent me the eggplant water emoji, and I thought it was serious. I'm gonna go listen to Billie Eilish now. She was trying to get fucked. But
eggplant water emoji.
But no,
more like banana slip.
Ayo.
But her music it's okay. It's all right.
So it's just like a breath of your Adele.
Pretty
As soon
much.
as you said email, I was just like, this is going to Adele.
Yeah, but anyway, like they do covers of that, and I kind of want to talk about real quick non-metal artists that probably influence the artists we know now today, because even us personally, like metal's not the only thing that you and I listen to.
No.
Like I'll listen to rap sometimes. I'll listen to rock, classical. I'll listen to R&B. I'll listen to. I like everything.
I listen to everything under the
I
sun.
pretty much like everything. I have more preferences over one thing over another. But if you put something on in the car, I'll be like, all right, whatever. I'll vibe with it. I'll find something I like about it. Oh, this guy a good beat. Oh, this guy a good guitar riff. That's cool lyrics, But I want to get your opinion. What non-metal artists, if you can name a few, are highly respected and probably influenced a lot of metal artists to this day, if you can think of any? Because I got a few. If you want me to throw them out,
Yeah, go ahead and throw some of them
okay.
out.
I want to get your opinion. Of course, Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Straight off the bat, Johnny Cash definitely.
Johnny Cash definitely.
Like you don't even have to be a country fan to like him.
I mean, he influenced not only metal and rock artists, but
Just
Johnny Cash
artists.
influenced music.
Just in music in general.
Yeah,
give it kind of that grungy, darker. He was the first like grunge country singer.
Bro, he diversified a lot of the genres that we have now today.
I'll listen to Johnny Cash all day. I freaking love it.
I love Johnny Cash.
I said David Bowie.
Fuck yeah,
Especially with Corey Taylor.
David Bowie's rock though. I'm just
Is he okay?
I call David Bowie rock because that motherfucker can fucking kill it.
Okay.
Same like Tom Petty. Like Tom Petty.
Tom Petty's more rock, yeah. But would you say Tom Petty was an inspiration to some people?
You know what? Yeah, I would also say like Jimi Hendrix.
Definitely Hendrix, especially with guitar players.
Oh yeah,
like
Hendrix.
Some of the top guitar players that you see nowadays are like, oh yeah, I loved Hendrix. I studied him.
Frank Sinatra, man.
Frank Sinatra, dude.
Frank Sinatra, definitely. I mean, like that man. I'm gonna be real. He not only diversified a entire dance type of influencing and dance atmosphere or whatever that kind of cloud is of dancers, but he also influenced music in an entirety. Yeah. Like I mean, Frank Sinatra and Elvis Presley together.
I believe Elvis definitely, even though Elvis is rock, we're talking more about metal now. Just being, because he took what the norm was and twisted it. He changed rock and roll forever and to hit to what it is nowadays. Because he's like, oh, guys want me to be nice, posh, polished, and a good boy. Nah, I'm gonna swing my hips. I'm gonna make your girl's panty drop.
Yeah,
and she gonna be wanna come up in these blue suedes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're
saying.
Man. And like there is, there's a lot of artists.
I also said Queen.
Oh yeah,
definitely Queen. Just basically for the showmanship, the big arenas, and just their music in general, because it was out there, it was in your face. And Bohemian Rhapsody combines like 40 different genres: rock, opera, pop. Just everything, and it's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. I was saying also Nirvana. Yeah. Definitely Nirvana. Even though some would put them in the rock category, I'm more in the grunge category with them.
They're definitely grunge.
I'm
with you on that.
So,
I mean, they can go both ways, but they definitely influence a lot of like newer school metal artists and stuff like I'm real like even like our generation would consider classic rock, like say like AC/DC, Black Sabbath, fucking Iron Maiden, all these bands. But in my dad's era, those aren't classic bands; those are their bands.
Yeah,
and they influenced what music that we have now. But the people that influenced my parents' bands as well, like if you think about it, like shit, the Doobie Brothers.
I freaking love the Doobie Brothers.
Or I'm thinking really hard here because my brain, I'm trying to think certain time dates
right
on bands, and I don't want to say something that is in the same era. But like even going back to what I've said before,
well, you
like
said
Frank
Tom
Sinatra,
Petty too.
Tom Petty, even Phil Collins.
Yeah,
and just
Phil Collins definitely opened up like the emo style.
Phil Collins started emo. I feel like,
dude, I will vibe with Phil Collins. I don't care what anybody says.
yeah. And he also influenced a lot of Disney movies.
Can we talk about how hard Phil Collins went in Tarzan? He didn't have to do that.
That's literally what's
he
running
did that
through my
for
head.
us. You'll Be in My Heart is a freaking slammer.
I'm gonna be honest. Like as I was thinking of Phil Collins, I was thinking of Tarzan. I'm like, he influenced Disney movies as well. But I don't know. I was debating on saying that.
All Tarzan was a Phil Collins album, and I am okay with that.
It really was.
So
It really was, and it was wonderful.
But let me get your opinion on this, or let me ask you this, because if you could pick a non-metal song that you would like to be covered by a metal artist, what song and who would you want to cover it? Because I already got mine. Do you want me to let you think real quick?
Yeah, let me think real quick.
Okay, mine I had to say would be Led Zeppelin's "Kashmir." Covered.
Yeah, I got you.
Because it's you could tune that down low, just,
Oh, that would be fucking brutal.
and I would love to see Alex Terrible cover it.
Wow, I thought you were gonna say Phil Bozeman.
No, Phil Bozeman is not really a cover guy, because I love Phil Bozeman to death, but he's not really the one to feature or to cover. He's kind
if they did that song, that would be fucking legendary.
He's kind of like,
right?
I'm just gonna do Whitechapel, and that's all I'm really gonna do. I would like to see him do more like covers or features with some other people, but hey, you do what you gotta do. But I would love to see Alex Terrible actually just all of Slar Prevail cover. You got yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's mine. What you got?
So the song is gonna be by the band America.
Okay.
And it's A Horse with No Name.
Horse with No Name.
And who I would like to see cover this song, honestly, I'm torn. I really am torn. I'm torn between fucking Manson.
Marilyn Manson, okay.
Marilyn Manson. Or I'm torn between what's their name?
What song do they do?
I can't think of it. I know the album. I'm thinking of the album artwork.
What does the album look like?
Album looks like Atreyu. What the fuck?
Atreyu.
Atreyu. No, not Atreyu. That's dumb. That was.
I'm gonna go with yours too. I'll probably put Manson with Alex Terrible. One of those two. Actually, rethinking, I think Manson would probably be a better, because Alex, I don't think growling vocals.
Fit for an Autopsy. What the hell is wrong with me? Yes.
I'd like to see.
Bro, I was thinking of like they're on the album where they're like dissecting something, and
it's like every death metal album ever.
I know.
Like,
they were dissecting something, but for some reason, like I kept seeing the sheep from woke up on the wrong side of the bed by a tray or whatever.
Right.
So that's why I was like, is that a tray?
You could also
sheep there?
You could have also done the album where it's like a red apocalyptic background with like the circle and the skull on top of it.
Yeah, I didn't
That's a cool artwork. I ain't gonna lie.
I was just trying to think of the band because because it went for Slaughter to Prevail, and then like I was like, no, that's not them, and then like Thy Artist Murder, no, that's not them. I was like, who is it? I'm thinking of, yeah. Sorry about the rambling.
It's okay, but so mine would definitely be Kashmir by Led Zeppelin, covered by either, I'm gonna change my answer, Manson or Alex Terrible, because I feel like they both do a really, really good job with it.
Rob Zombie would do a good job with fucking.
He probably could.
Yeah.
So who's yours again? Just one more time. Manson.
Fit for an Autopsy.
America, A Horse with No Name.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Now that we got all the filler out of the way, Can we talk about the main
topic?
The main topic that you are probably... I'm just going to let you go off on this one.
Hold on, I gotta stand up.
Alright. Getting ready?
Oh, yeah, dude.
There you go.
Fuck, man, you don't understand. Like, I texted you when I first found out about this shit, dude.
Because
texted you.
We said that, there's probably going to be a return of a big concert that's coming.
Yeah.
Because, was it last year or this year?
Okay, so basically what happened was...
I'm going to let Zach go off. I'm going to stay quiet for a minute.
So basically what happened was... We're talking about motherfucking Warped Tour, y'all. Alright? Vans fucking Warped Tour. So, basically the owner of Warped Tour basically wasn't feeling it anymore and stopped doing Warped Tour. Alright, that's the reason why Vans Warped Tour stopped. Is because the owner of it, it wasn't about the money, it was about us and everything, but they've been doing it for over 20 years. Mm-hmm. And it's just, he just didn't want to do it anymore. So they stopped the big worldwide tour, and then the following year, they did a small tour of 3 tour dates.
Right.
And obviously those 3 tour dates were insanely packed. But after those 3 tour dates, it was it. Finalized. Done. Boom. Sealed the deal. Warped Tour. Bye-bye. No more. The worldwide fucking tour. Sorry about that. That bunch of all walks of life come to. I'm talking... It was judgment free. You had fucking furries. You had fucking goths. You had emos. You had fucking even preppy kids. You had fucking metalheads. You had fucking vegans. You had fucking trans. You had gays. You had fucking lesbians. You had fucking whites, blacks, Asians. You had all walks of life. All kinds of people. Everyone under one area. For one thing, collectively as a people. It was the closest thing that our generation could experience to what Woodstock would have been like. And honestly, we were all there for one thing, and it was for good music. Some of the best lineups, some of the coolest bands. It was an opportunity for underground bands to actually make a huge name for yourself. Because once you hit the bars, and then you finally get the Full Sail stage at fucking Warped Tour, once you hit the Full Sail... the sky's the limit, man. Mm-hmm. And, it stopped. Ended. No one knew why. Until months after.
And that's the thing, too. You going on about it being for, smaller bands. Of course, you had big headliner bands.
Huge bands.
Like, Attila was there. Bring the Horizon was there. Attack was there.
Attila made it. The 4th year. No. Yeah, it was like the 4th or 5th year of a Warped Tour. And after that... They were there every year to every other year after that. Because everyone fucking loved them.
Freaking Whitechapel was the first ever death metal band to ever be invited to Warped Tour.
First ever. It was the coolest fucking thing.
And they played it.
And after that, it paved the way because I remember this because 2010, I went to Warped Tour in 2010. All right? Suicide Silence was there. Mm-hmm. Mitch Lucker was there. Mm-hmm. I saw Mitch Lucker perform briefly because at this time I was 10 years old. Mm-hmm. All right, I was young, so I was with my family and I listened. I saw him. We saw 3 songs and then we left because the pits were getting insane.
Because you didn't, and now I bet you kick yourself because you didn't realize what you were watching.
I didn't.
You were watching a god perform
masterwork. And I mean, like, Suicide Silence was there. I mean, Bring the Horizon, all these, like, during the fucking grunge, like, I miss it. Mm-hmm. I miss it so much.
But, actually, probably one of the, not so surprising, but kind of surprising at the same time, it's about who wants to bring it back.
Yeah. Exactly.
Speaking of Attila.
Speaking of Attila, Chris Fronzak came out in a text stating that he added the owner, I can't remember his name, of Vans Warped Tour, and basically told him that he wants to buy the tour from him and bring Vans Warped Tour back.
Which, Fronz, hate him or love him, dude's got the money to do it.
Dude's got the money, and I'm going to be real, he's a good-ass businessman.
He is a phenomenal businessman because...
started a band from nothing.
Right.
Started a clothing brand from nothing and it's a successful clothing brand.
Starting his own production company.
He started his own production company. He owns his own record label. And then on top of that, he not only owns his own record label, but bought out his favorite record label growing up as a kid, and now owns his favorite record label. His favorite record label is now his.
Yeah.
And, the dude is just taking over. He's becoming a monopoly.
I think isn't he like one of the highest paid metal artists too?
He is the highest paid metal artist. He is the richest, highest paid, and the most expensive metal artist to have on a show.
He's got a net worth of $5.5 million, which doesn't seem like that much, but for a metal artist, that is pretty insane. Good.
Yes,
that is really, really good. And the thing about it is, I think, because I got nothing against Fronz. I know you don't got nothing against Fronz.
No,
but a lot of people
sometimes he's a dick. I'll be real. Sometimes he's a dick.
That's just life.
But I looked up to Fronz, man. I love him. You know, he is a fucking killer dude.
Like, yeah, even him being the highest paid. Like, I even looked up Phil Bozeman, probably one of the top vocalists in metal. Only has a net worth about $1 million to $5 million.
Exactly.
Like, but in his defense, Phil's only doing Whitechapel. He doesn't have a clothing brand. He doesn't have a label, anything like that.
But Phil Bozeman, you got to keep in mind, but Whitechapel's been around a fuck ton longer than Attila has.
That's true. They started like, 2006, I think.
Who?
Whitechapel.
Whitechapel? Yeah, they started around 2006.
Attila was like, what, 2010?
No, they started in like, honestly, around the same time now. I think about 2006, 2007.
Yeah. But here's my thing. A lot of people don't like Fronz because of, his personality.
How he is as a person.
Just maybe his music. He's too,
it's
rich
too
white
party.
boy. It's too party, but here's my thing.
Boy. Why is he rapping? Why does he have a grill in his mouth?
Yada, yada.
What is he? He's trying to be rap?
But he's not. He's a branch of metal called partycore.
Exactly.
So,
he started it, fucking partycore, man.
And freaking Upon a Burning Body is partycore too.
Oh, yeah.
Some of their songs.
They're fucking great.
I love Upon a Burning Body, dude.
And I'm not gonna lie. I won't even front. I do listen to Attila a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I probably know almost every song by heart.
Mm-hmm.
By heart. I'm not gonna lie. I fuck with them. I've seen them live so many times. Shit, man.
You've met them.
I spent the extra money for a meet and greet. Mm-hmm. Because I really wanted to, and I took a picture with Fronz and Chris, and it was fucking awesome. I saw fucking Attila when Chris was still dating Paige, and Paige was at the show, so I got to see one of my favorite WWE diva stars at the same time. So, on a side note, apparently a porno of her got leaked out after they broke up. I'm not even shitting, dude.
Where's his site so I can not look at that?
Dude, any porn site, my dude.
Just
apparently. I was told by a dude at work. I have not seen it. I really haven't, honest to God. But I thought that was interesting because, after they broke up, apparently she started, I went with Ronnie Radke. And then her and Ronnie Radke broke up, and then this thing got leaked of her, and then now she's back with the WWE because she took a huge break from wrestling for a while because of health issues, and then all this happens. A porno of her gets leaked out, and then she's back with the WWE, and I'm just like, what kind of career does she have?
It's like, what is she doing?
What is she doing? But that's off topic.
But I feel like, to some of the people who don't like Fronz or Attila, this might be, I guess you can say, a redemption, if you would.
I would.
Even though he doesn't really need a redemption.
I actually have some friends that hate them. Attila. I was telling you, my friend Jake and Neff, they don't like Attila. They actually don't. When I went to the Chaos Tour, they after everyone played and Attila finally came on, they walked out.
Hey, if that's your thing, man, you do what you gotta do.
But they love Warped Tour. Everyone loves Warped Tour. If he brings back Warped Tour, everyone would have to love Fronz.
They're like, it's like that kid you don't like, but he tells a really good joke in school. You're like, screw you, Greg.
Pretty much.
So, he's like, all right, I appreciate that, but
I don't know, man. I'm still iffy on you.
But thanks. But my thing is he going to bring back the original lineups, or is he going to throw out maybe some of his record label people?
Oh, well, definitely. How I would think he would end up doing it is it would still be this the same thing of how they do the lineups is they would cast votes of bands that you would want to see on Warped Tour, and after all the casts and all the voting got sent in from the pool is what you get. But he would also have different stages, like the Stay Sick stage. Yeah. If he buys it, he's gonna have a Stay Sick Records stage. Yes. That's a lot of S's.
Stay Sick Record stage. Yeah.
Yes.
I had to think about it. Don't think I'm a god or something.
I feel you. And I guarantee that's what it's going to be. And that particular stage would be his record label bands. Mm-hmm. I would think. Which includes, apparently, Spite!
Yes.
So I'm just saying.
My thing is, I'm going to ask you this real quick. If a band that's never been to Warped Tour, never played on stage, what band would you like to see go and play on Warped Tour? Doesn't matter, main stage, side stage.
That would be hard though,
in
because
general.
a lot of bands have played Warped Tour.
I have one.
What band?
For the Likes of You, Austin Dickey's band.
That'd be cool.
I would freaking love to see him on stage and just going
Among Amarth.
Are you sure they're really Warped Tour?
Yeah.
Well,
bro, they had War. I saw War at Warped Tour, dude. They fucking killed Trump. You can't get more metal than that. Fuck yeah.
I freaking love Guar, man. Oh, jeez.
I mean, shit. Bring Behemoth on the stage. Just don't crucify a real person.
Did they crucify a real person one time?
If I'm not mistaken, there was actually a lawsuit from the band that they actually had a real female naked girl tied to a cross, and she actually had wounds, actual inflicted wounds on her, like cut wounds of her bleeding, and it was as they were playing a show. She was butt naked on the cross. Now, I do not know this for a fact. I could be absolutely 100% wrong. This is something I read online.
That sounds like some underground type of show type of deal.
Exactly. I don't know if this is fake news, real news or not, but I read an article and this is what it said. And they had lawsuits pressed against them because, some people thought that was offensive. Mm-hmm. But she fully wanted it. She wanted them to cut her and tie her on that cross naked.
Hey, I mean, if that's your thing,
whatever floats your boat.
If that's your thing, man. So, but I would love to see Vans Warped Tour come back. I personally never been because I'm not really a huge fan of giant festivals. But if it comes back, I'll definitely go. You're hearing it first right here, right now, so you guys can hold me to it. Hold me to it because my fiance will hold me to it because she wanted to go the last one that came.
Dude, the very last world one, I saw Necrogoblicon. It was so fucking cool.
Necrogoblin.
He is so fucking awesome. I love Necrogoblicon.
Oh, that's stuff, right? I love that, man. I think we'll just go ahead and just end it right there, man.
I think that's it.
I got nothing else. I think we, talked about everything that we need to talk about, and I hope all you guys enjoyed. Wait.
Dom.
What?
I almost forgot.
Huh.
This is super important before we end things out. I got something to tell you.
Okay. Are you coming out to me?
No.
Is this where it is?
I think I have a new blood.
Ooh.
I think I have a new blood. I if I'm not mistaken, I think you also had a new blood.
Oh, jeez, I don't remember, but I'll let you go ahead before I think again. I don't know.
You don't have a new blood?
Maybe. I thought of one.
My dudes, I forgot. I do have a new blood. All right, and I just have to tell y'all the one that I want to share with y'all today is it's very hard to pronounce, but I have it written down. All right, and I listened to them the other day. They're probably some of y'all probably know who they are. Some of y'all probably not. But if you do, great to you. If you don't, give them a fucking listen because these motherfuckers slam. And it's Vildahira.
Let me look at your little
hieroglyphics.
Vilharta.
They are fucking awesome, and they're a foreign band. I don't know where from, but they're fucking
Sounds like
awesome.
Sweden.
They could be Sweden. Most awesome bands come from Germany, Sweden, Norway. Fucking yes.
I love it. I love it.
The song that I'm looking at in particular is called "The Dagger." That's the one that I personally listen to. But y'all should definitely check it out. It is fucking amazing.
And I did figure out my other one. It was a band called Monasteries. And these guys...
Never heard of them.
These guys freaking go pretty dang hard. The song is called Force-Fed Apathy, which the song starts out, it's your regular, metal song. Then it has that breakdown where it goes, Force-Fed Apathy, and it's... Dun-dun-dun-dun. But then the build-up to that is insane. Because the song goes, and it just like stops. Then it hits again, and he does like this low. Then he goes this like witchy necro goblin, like just
I fuck with
Goblin King just. Then it goes to the Force-Fed Apathy hit.
That sounds fucking dope.
It is freaking awesome. Monasteries, Force-Fed Apathy. Go listen to them. Check them out. Tell them Metal Hour sent you. And also, Vilharta Dagger. I'll spell it. Vildhjarta.
And I promise you I spelled it right because I paused it and like copied it. So, yes.
So, with all that, we want to thank you guys for listening. Definitely check us out November 24th at the Orpheum. Please, we'd love to hang out with you guys, talk to you.
Ask about the Metal Hour.
Ask about the Metal Hour because we will be telling you about it. Thank you guys very much. And as always, I'm Dominic Gard.
I'm Zach Hart.
And stay metal out there.
Stay metal. Peace.